Hello, lovely followers, and welcome to today's lesson. Today we are going to learn talking about hours and the time of the day in English. Tugiye kureba uko tuvuga amasaha ndetse n'igihe cy'umunsi mu Cyongereza. Please, I remind you to subscribe. It is your support for Language TV 20. Let's start. Let's start with talking about hours. When you are referring to the exact time, there are two ways in which you can do this. Iyo urimo uvuga isaha, hari uburyo bubiri ushobora kubivugamo. The first way, say the hour first, followed by the minutes. Uburyo bwa mbere uvuga isaha mbere ugakurikizaho iminota. Here we have examples. It's 8:20. Murabona hano ukuntu bimeze. Saa 2:20. Duhereye ku isaha dukurikizaho iminota. It's 8:20. The second example. Saa 4:05. It's 10:05. Iyo ufite iminota itageze mu 10 handi imbere dushyiraho 0, saa 4:01 ubwo turandika ngo 10:01. Iyi 0 tuvuga ntabwo tuvuga ngo 05. Then you say it's 10:05. urabona ko twahereye ku isaha dukurikizaho iminota. Aha dufite saa 11:40. It's 5:40. Ngo iyo ari saa 11 ntabwo tuvuga 17, tuvuga 5. Kuko saa 7 turatangira tuti rimwe. Saa 7 haba harimo 13 ariko tukavuga rimwe. Saa 8:14 tukavuga kabiri. Saa 9 harimo 15 tukavuga gatatu. Saa 10 hakaba harimo 16 tukavuga kane. Saa 11 bikaba 5 harimo 17. Then you will say it's 5:40. The second way, we start with minutes and followed by the hour. Uburyo bwa kabiri duhera ku minota tugakurikizaho isaha. Here we have example. Here tugeze hano dushobora gukoresha to cyangwa se past. Iyo dukoresheje to tuba tuvuga ngo isaha irabura iminota runaka. Iyo dukoresheje past tuba tuvuga ngo iminota runaka irenze ku isaha. Let's see examples. Aha dufite saa 10:35. Ariko iyi saa 10 iriho kane ni za mu gitondo. Saa 10 za nimugoroba aba ari 16. Noneho tugiye kureba aho tuzakoresha to. Dushaka kuvuga ngo zibura isaha ibura iminota runaka. Aha ni saa 10:35. Twavuze ngo it's 25 to 5. Aha bishatse kuvuga ngo ni saa 11 zibura 25. Aho ntabwo twavuze 35 kuko tuvuga zibura. Isaha ikurikiraho irabura iminota runaka. Ahangaha kuko byari saa 10, isaha ikurikiraho araba ari saa 11. Noneho duhere ku minota ibura dushyireho tu dushyireho ya saa ikurikiraho. Aribyo twabonye it's 25 buri minota 25 kugira ngo saa 11 zuzuze. 25. Let's see how to use the past. Aha noneho tugiye guhera ku minota irenze ku isaha. We will say it's 20 past 3. Urabona ko ni minota 20 irenze kuri saa 9. Ariko izi saa 9 ni za mu gitondo. And let's see another example about past. Aha dufitemo saa 1 za nimugoroba n'iminota 18. Tugiye guhera ku minota. It's 18 past 7. ngaho uvuze ngo iminota 10 ni saa moya n'iminota 18. Okay, here is how this works for every hour on the clock. Tugiye kureba noneho uburyo tuvuga iyo isaha yuzuye nta minota irengaho cyangwa se ngo ibureho. Aha dufite saa 5 z'amanywa. We will say it's 11 o'clock. Dukoresha iri jambo o'clock. Iyi saha yuzuye nta minota ibura cyangwa se ngo irengeho. It's 11 o'clock. Aha dufite saa 2 zuzuye na mu gitondo. It's 8 o'clock. Let's see about quarter and 2. Again, when people use the term quarter past, it means that it is 15 minutes past the hour. Iyo bakoresheje quarter past, ni ukuvuga ngo aba ari iminota 15 irenze ku isaha. Here we have example. Aha dufite saa 10 n'iminota 15 cyangwa se saa 10 zirenzeho iminota 15. In English we will say it's a quarter past 4. Yari iminota 15 ukoresha quarter, aho ukoresha ngo it's 15 past 4. Tuvuga it's a quarter past 4. And here we have quarter 2. Ubwo aba ari isaha iburaho iminota 15 kugira ngo indi gere. When you say, when people use the term quarter 2, it means it is 15 minutes to the approaching hour. Ukuvuga ngo aba ari iminota 15 ibura ku isaha yegereye, ku isaha ikurikira. Here we have example. Dufite saa 10 n'iminota 45. Urabona ko saa 11 zirabura iminota ingahe? 15. Tuzavuga tuti it's a quarter to 5. Saa 11 zibura 15. It's a quarter to 5. Hera kuri quarter noneho to isaha ikurikiraho. And you have half past. When people use the term half past, it means that it is 30 minutes past the hour. Kuvuga ngo iyo tuvuze ngo half past, tugakoresha half past, tuba tuvuga iminota 30 irenze ku isaha. Iminota 30 tuvuga half. Ko twabonye ko 15 tuvuga quarter. Here we have example. Adufite saa 4 n'iminota 30. Saa 4 n'igice. In English we say it's half past 10. Okay? Here we have another thing. Use AM and PM. When you say something is at 6 o'clock, you should let the person know if you mean AM, morning, or PM, night. These words are abbreviations for the Latin terms antemeridian and postmeridian, which means antemeridian before midday, postmeridian after midday. Noneho iyo uvuze isaha nkuko twagiye tubona habaho saa 10 za mu gitondo na saa 10 za nimugoroba, birasaba ngo ujye ubyongeraho kugira ngo umuntu amenye isaha uvuze ni ya ryari, ni ya nimugoroba, ni ya mu gitondo. Nibyo hano bari kutubwira. Iyo ubyongeraho rero wongeraho aka kajambo AM or PM. AM kabivuga ngo before midday, ugaragaje ko ari mbere saa 6. PM ukabugaragaje ko ari nyuma ya saa 6 mugoroba. Here we have example. I think I overslept. What time is it now? It's 12:30. Wabona ahangaha haravuze ati ni saa 6 zirenzeho saa 6 n'igice, ni saa 6 n'igice. And here we have it's past 12 a.m. akongeyeho agaragaza, or it's half past 12 p.m. and here it's half past 12 p.m. Okay, when you are talking now, you can add am or pm to precise kugira ngo wereke umuntu igihe uri kuvuga. And here we have the most common ways of asking for the time. Hari uburyo noneho tubaza sangiwe n'abantu bose tubazamo igihe. Iyo ushaka kubaza umuntu igihe ubaza uti. Here we have, what time is it? Ubaza uti what time is it? Agahita akubwira it's half past 12. It's 15 past 10. It's a quarter to 4. Something like that. Or you can ask, what is the time? Or, could you tell me the time, please? Or, do you have the time? Or, what time are we meeting? Turahura ryari? Then you answer. Here we have another thing. Numbers may tell you the exact time. Iriya mibare twabonye ku masaha ikubwira igihe kizwi twashyize mu mibare saa sita n'igice bigaragara. However, many people will talk about the general time of the day instead of being specific. Ariko abantu bashobora kuvuga igihe cy'umunsi batabaye specific, batavuze isaha nyayo. Wenda akavuga ati saa sita, nyuma ya saa sita atavuze isaha. Let's see. Here we have noon. Noon means 12 o'clock p.m. Yavuze noon, aba ari saa sita zuzuye. Okay? At the very beginning of the afternoon. Rega hahandi tuba tugiye gutangira iki? Afternoon. Nyuma. Here we have example. What time are we meeting this weekend? Tuzahura ryari muri weekend? Around noon. So we can sleep in. Hafi saa sita. Here we have midday. This sometimes means the same thing as noon. Ngiyi rimwe na rimwe ivuga na noon. Because noon is the middle of the day. Kubera ko noon ari iki? Ari hagati munsi. Midday can also be any time between 11 o'clock a.m. and 2 o'clock p.m. Ariko midday nanone bishobora kuvuga cya gihe kiri hagati ya saa tanu zuzuye, saa mbere ya saa sita, ndetse na saa munani zuzuye. Hagati ya saa tanu na saa munani. Can say midday. Yasuka bivuga ari noon, ari saa sita zuzuye. This is basically when people begin and finish eating lunch. Ahangaha muri iyi interval hagati ya saa tanu na saa munani ni hahandi abantu batangira bakanasoza gufata ifunguro rya saa sita, meaning the middle of the day. Bivuze ngo ni hagati munsi. It is supposed to be very hot and sunny today at midday. This is an example. Teganywa haraba hashyushye cyane ndetse hari n'izuba uyu munsi mu gicamunsi hagati munsi at midday. Ubwo ni between 11 o'clock and 2 o'clock p.m. Afternoon. It is any time between noon and before the sunset. Bango iyo tuze afternoon guhera ko noon ari saa sita zuzuye ngo ari saa sita n'umunota umwe tuba twatangiye afternoon. Afternoon mu guhera saa sita n'umunota umwe, okay, kugeza izuba rirenze, ibyo twita afternoon. Sunset usually around 6 o'clock p.m. igihe aba ari saa 12 zuzuye, izuba rirenga saa 12. If you do not live on the equator, the time the sunset is always changing with the seasons. Ariko iyo utaba kuri equateur ni umurongo ugabanya kabiri, izuba rirenga akenshi rirenga bitewe na season, bitewe n'igihe birahindagurika. Sunset might be at 4 p.m. Ngo sunset izuba rishobora kurenga saa 10 z'umugoroba in the winter mu itumba, and 9 o'clock p.m. in the summer, cyangwa se saa 3 z'umugoroba z'ijoro mu gihe cy'impeshyi, in the summer. Winter, tumba, summer, impeshyi. This means that afternoon can be shorter or longer depending on the season. Kwa hano afternoon ishobora kuba ntoya cyangwa se ikaba ndende bitewe n'iki na season. Here I have example. I'm busy all afternoon, so let's have dinner together tonight. Nabuze cyane ikigoroba cyose, reka dufate ifunguro rya nimugoroba hamwe tonight. And here we have midnight. Midnight means the middle of the night, hagati mw'ijoro, no twita midnight. However, now many people use it to mean 12 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock a.m. when the next day begins. Ubundi burya saa sita z'ijoro tuba twatangiye igitondo. Saa sita z'ijoro nibwo dutangira umunsi, nibwo dutangira igitondo. Okay, ahangaha bakavuga ati rero abantu benshi bakunda kubikoresha midnight kuri za saa sita za mu gitondo. Okay, 12 a.m. when the next day begins. Ubwo ni saa sita z'ijoro ubundi nyere kuvuga aho aribwo umunsi utangiye, midnight. The phrase midnight hours refers to any time between 12 o'clock a.m. and 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay, 3 o'clock a.m. Fango midnight ibi hagati hariya saa sita kugeza saa 9 za mu gitondo, saa sita kugeza saa 9 za mu gitondo. Ubwo ni saa sita z'ijoro kugeza saa 9 za butarangiye, ariko bakavuga ko ari za mu gitondo kubera ko nibwo umunsi tuba twawutangiye. Tumenyeye kuvuga ngo saa sita z'ijoro. People kiss on New Year's Eve at midnight. Okay, I love the way that the trees look at midnight. Umuntu buryo ibiti biba bimeze nijoro at midnight. Here we have sunset and sunrise. When the sun is setting, going down, or rising, going up, you can call this time sunset and sunrise. Sunset ni ukuvuga ngo izuba riba rigenda, okay, rirenga, and sunrise going up, riba rirasa, izuba rirasa. Sunset is right before twilight, when the sky starts to turn pink and orange, but it is not dark yet. Ubwo sunset ni cya gihe ikirere kiba gitangiye kuba pink cyangwa se orange, ariko bitaraba gutarira, not dark yet. Izuba rirenze, ikirere gitangiye guhinduka pink or orange, ariko gutarira. Sunrise happens when the sun starts to come up in the morning. Noneho sunrise igatangira ibaho ikagaragara iyo izuba ritangiye kuza gitondo kurasa. After morning twilight happens and it has the same orange and pink colors as sunset. Noneho izuba rirasa nabwo ngo ikirere kiba gifite ibara rya pink and orange nk'uko biba bimeze iyo rirenga. Here we have example. Let's climb the mountain before sunrise so we can watch the sun come up. Reka tuzamuke umusozi mbere y'uko izuba rirasa, dushobora kubona izuba rirasa. I would rather live in the afternoon and watch the sunset. Ati nshobora kugenda mugoroba nkareba izuba rirenga. Watch the sunset. And here we have the crack of dawn. The crack of dawn. The actual time for the crack of dawn is when you first start seeing light in the sky. Ahangaha ni cya gihe ngo utangiye kubona urumuri mu kirere. But the sun is not visible yet. Ariko izuba riba ritaragaragara. People often use this term for waking up before the sun. Abantu bakunda gukoresha iyi term mu kubyuka mbere y'izuba, or just very early around 4 and 6 in the morning. Cyangwa se bakayikoresha iyi term cya gihe saa 10 za mu gitondo kugeza saa 12 aho bita muri crack of dawn. Hatangiye kugaragara ikirere ariko izuba ritaragaragara neza. Okay? Bukeye nyine. The crack of dawn. Hagati ya saa 10 na saa 12 bari muri crack of dawn. Here we have example. If you want to beat the traffic tomorrow, we will need to wake up at the crack of dawn. Ati niba dushaka kudahura n'akavuyo traffic ejo, tugomba kubyuka muri crack of dawn. Wari hagati ya saa 10 na saa 10. Thank you, my dear followers. This is the end of our today's lesson. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Language TV 20 will give you everything you need. So we teacher Adrian.